For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 5 of the journey here on FIFA 18. In the last one, we got off to a great start here at LA Galaxy in MLS. And today, hopefully, we'll be getting ourselves into the playoffs of MLS and going for the MLS Cup. So, fingers crossed we can start off with a good performance here against New York City. We're in the starting lineup again, as you can see, in that centre-forward/cam role with Jonathan Dos Santos and Jermaine Jones sat behind us, and of course, Jassy Zardes up top. So important that we put in a good performance personally. Of course, trying to raise our reputation in the game in general to try and move back to Europe, which is where I'd like to end up, if that's even a possibility. I don't know. Of course, it's partially scripted with the journey, but we'll just have to wait and see. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to their channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. There'll be a Chelsea career mode episode later on today, as always. And I'm going to press the button and advance, as it says bottom left. Time to take on New York City. Alessandrini with a throwback. Jermaine Jones to Rogers. I'm here inside if they need, and they've given it to me. I'll find Jonathan Dos Santos into Jassy Zardes. Could this be the perfect start? Not quite. Bending the shot just past the far post. Good opening opportunity here for LA Galaxy. Nice little ball around the corner. He tried to guide it into that bottom corner, but didn't quite find the target. Forward there into Harrison. Back to Ring. Good tackle by Letgut, but somehow rebounds back to him. David Villa linking up nicely with Allen here, telling me to stay in position. I should probably drop a little bit deeper, otherwise it'll affect my match rating. Here's Ring into Harrison. We actually drop back a little bit deeper and end up getting involved in the defensive play and putting in a good tackle. Now Jassy Zardes is ahead of me. I'm going to go out wide to Alessandrini first and then call for it back inside. Couldn't quite get the ball to me before he got tackled by Ring. McNamara on the overlap. Never mind, there's the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. Only really that Jassy Zardes chance earlier on that led to any sort of clear-cut chance on goal, but hopefully we can be a little bit more creative in the second half. Get ourselves, that one shot in the entire first opening 45. Not good enough from either team. Definitely need to improve. Jones forward to Jassy Zardes. Good turn. Oh, now we can play in the man around the corner. It's Letgut. I'm still here in support if he needs me. I will call for it just in case. He'll play it back to me. We'll try and turn and find a teammate. I've managed to put it back there to Jermaine Jones. Into Dos Santos to Jassy Zardes. Oh, good save by Johnson. I thought that was going to be the move that led to the 1-0 lead. Unfortunately not. Will the corner, though, come with the chance? It's over me. Jassy Zardes underneath it. Headed on target. Johnson again saves. Oh, Jermaine Jones has somehow squeezed that in. We take a 1-0 lead. How's he squeezed that through there? There seemed to be a defender directly in the way on the post as I looked at it. Definitely have to have a look at a replay. Oh, he's hit the defender on the arm. So even if it hadn't gone in, although I've not got handballs turned on, if it were real life, then a penalty would have been given, and maybe Allen might have been sent off for that. It's gone down as an own goal to the defender. LA Galaxy 1, New York City FC 0. That's exactly the start to the second half we needed. Harrison in there to Perlo. If we can win this back, we're in a great opportunity to go for a counter. Oh, Ashley Cole just couldn't get the ball to me. It's stolen away from Andrea Perlo, though, by me. I'll give this to Giovanni Dos Santos and I'll keep the run going. And Alessandrini will look to play me in, but can't find me. That was a nice little breakaway. That Giovanni Dos Santos has come on at striker for Jassy Zardes. So Dos Santos has been utilised at centre mid, at striker, and in the position that I'm being played in right now with this LA Galaxy side. So he's clearly a great utility player. Now, can he find a cross here? He can. It cannons off Perlo. It'll be another corner. Now, we scored from the last one we had. Can we, in the last 5 minutes or so, get ourselves a second goal to finish this off? I'm going to try and win that header. It's flicked towards goal, but well held by Johnson. Only on a 7.1 rating right now. One final corner with 2 minutes to go. It's a decent whip. Keeper's come. He's only punched. I'm going to call for this, and if he can knock it down to me, we could have an opportunity. But no, Rollis will bring it away. But there's the final whistle. A 1-0 win at home against New York City FC. Thanks to that rather unorthodox finish from Jermaine Jones and the own goal. Let's jump back to in-game now, or in menus, and see if there's a little cutscene for us. Transfer value increases even further, £13.3-ish million we're valued at now. Gaining a few more social media followers as well. Stats aren't going up just yet, but we are still 77 rated and 2/3 of the way towards being 78 rated now. Still not yet got another cutscene to bring to you at this moment, but we'll have to wait and see what happens when I advance next. Going to see the coach.
So, Hunter, your time here, so far it's been impressive. I have to admit I had my doubts. A young man like you, new country, big expectations. Many more seasoned players have come here and failed. For me, they lack the hunger to succeed in MLS. But you are different. Already you've given this club hope to reach the playoffs.
I don't intend to let you down. Appreciate it, coach. It's been a team effort. That's why you brought me here, to be a difference maker. That is why they brought me here.
That's why I'm here. To be a difference maker.
You're a fighter. I can appreciate that. I wish I had your attitude when I was a player.
How do you mean? Didn't you play for Mexico at the World Cup?
Yes, when I was 34. My first major tournament. Did you know that? In my 20s, my teens, when I think of the choices that I made. In this game, young men of talent, they are given too much too soon. It's why they miss out on their dreams, why they retire with nothing to show but regret.
It's getting a bit deep here, Gonzalez.
This career we choose for ourselves, we have to remain vigilant, because one day we will turn around and it will all be behind us, Alex.
That was heavy. That was very heavy. That was a somber moment from Gonzalez there. I've got 3 skill points available to use. Now, I could go ball control and dribbling, which would then open up the chance to get crossing an early crosser, but I'm not too bothered about crossing an early crosser. Now, what I could also do is just sprint speed, which would open up driven pass and long passing. Or we could start to do stuff on this left-hand side. I could do finesse shot and outside foot shot trait, or we could go +3 on volleys, and that would open up standing tackle, which would then give us the opportunity to go acceleration and strength, and then move into these bonds down here. I think for now I'm going to do dribbling and ball control. Or do I do sprint speed? I'm tempted to do sprint speed actually, because our ball control and dribbling is actually probably good enough already. Sprint speed would be handy. I'm going to do sprint speed, and then we'll, with the next few points we get, we'll ignore these two, and we'll start to move down this side of the tree on the left with regards to finisher. But I'm going to do the sprint speed for now, so that's going to up our pace by a couple of stats, which will do us no harm whatsoever. And it's time to take on Toronto FC in the second game of the episode. Turns well. Oh, Alessandrini stolen that off the defender. Cross could come in, I've called for it. It's arriving. Can we win the header? We can't. I was about to say we can, but we can't. Zavaleta with the clearance out for the corner. On near post shoot here with a teammate. That's over me though. Chassis Zardes could be underneath it. Van Dam's underneath it. Good save by Owen. Zardes will keep it in play, and we'll get another corner thanks to the tackle from Morgan. What will happen this time around? I'll drop a little bit deeper. What's the making they go near post now? No, it's over me again, despite the fact I dropped a little bit deeper. Bring that down there as Letgert. Jermaine Jones knocks it down to me, trying to find space for the shot, which we've done, but I can't find the target. First chance for me in the game flies over the bar. Chapman out wide to Shaw. And then to Giovinco, down the line to Jose Altidore. Turns well, lays it inside well, and Giovinco brushes the side netting with Toronto's first chance of the game. It's going to be a handful throughout, Sebastian Giovinco. You get the feeling. Half an hour in, though, it's still 0-0. Michael Bradley, back to Chapman. Into Victor Vasquez to Jesse Altidore, who fires over. Definitely not Victor Valdez that's playing in midfield for Toronto FC today. Santos with 1-2. Give it through there to Jesse Zardes. I'm going to make a burst into this space. He's decided to play in Letgert down the left. I'll call for the cross. It hasn't quite come yet. He's tripped. Penalty given. Now, who's going to take it? Is it going to be Jesse Zardes or is it going to be me? I'm not sure. Letgert was the man that won the foul. I had called for the cross. We didn't get the chance to stand it up into middle before he got tripped. We'll have a look at the replay. Got around the outside the man and seems... Oh, didn't he? That's a dive. I'm sorry. That is a dive. It's a massive dive. I am going to get the chance to take the penalty. I'm going to put it top left. And we will score with a superb penalty. LA Galaxy 1... to the old Daniel Sturridge celebration. LA Galaxy 1, Toronto FC 0. We score from the spot. Jesse Zardes back there to Jermaine Jones. Alessandrini forward into me. Jesse Zardes will keep that run going. And he's got the man on the outside. It's Roman Alessandrini who has the pace to get into that gap behind. Oh, he's pulled it back to Jesse Zardes. Oh, cleared away. It beat the keeper. Zavaleta smashes it off the line. Just a foot or so away from a 2-0 lead there. I'll give it to Jesse Zardes here again. And he's played it in there. Oh, it's great football. Alessandrini, good save by Irwin. We've dominated this game, creating really good opportunities. But unfortunately, the keeper and all the defenders have been in the way the majority of the time. Right to Shaw over the top. Win this header, please. He hasn't. It's going to drop to Giovinco at the back post. Good footwork. That's looping. Oof. Finally, Diop actually has something to do, and he needed to do something. Otherwise, that was going to fly into the top corner. Corner comes in. Okay, that's straight at me. Now, can we accelerate away? We added the sprint speed to our stats with the skill points a moment ago. And I don't know what the defender's doing, but we've been able to sprint all the way around outside of everyone. And missed the target. How have I done that? I've literally run all the way around the outside of the defence and I've missed the target. Oh, it's just as well we had that 1-0 lead from the penalty earlier, isn't it? Otherwise, I might well have completely hated myself for the rest of the day. There's the final whistle. Thankfully, my mess up there right at the end with that final chance doesn't cost us anything. We do get the 1-0 win thanks to that penalty just before half-time. Oh, could have scored a second though, should have scored a second, but the 3 points is the most important. I'm not sure how many games they play in a regular MLS season, but we must be close now to the end. We've got all three, I think, here. Score a goal, yep, win the match, and achieve the impress the boss, achieve the target match rating. There we go, help to get the words out of my mouth. Right then, let's see what happens next. We've actually got another 3 attribute points available, skill points available. So I think what I'm going to do is put this volley ones on immediately, and then we can start to progress down towards standing tackle and then acceleration. Is this the diner that we went to before with Dad? It is. I want to find out about Kim or girl. I want to see if my theory is correct.
Well,
So he spoke to Kim on the phone. Oh,
we got the deal.
hello, brand deal.
They've fallen over themselves to have you on board. Want you on the next TV advert alongside that mate of yours. Filming starts next
Oh, that mate of yours. I bet that's Gareth
I'm getting the
Walker.
hang of this agent stuff.
Nice one, Dad. I can't believe it.
Alongside
For
that
you,
mate of
son.
yours.
You always want your kids to have it better than you did. Look, there's something I need to explain to you.
This is.
Oh,
She's just
not
coming in the door.
again. Don't look now. But isn't that the girl that crashed the dressing room?
It's his daughter.
Kim, what are you doing?
Kim.
told
Ah,
him.
told ya. Theory
Apparently it's
confirmed.
just never the right time. I've been dying to meet you. I couldn't believe it when Dad told me you were moving over here. And
Dad? What?
you haven't told him?
Alex.
You telling me this is my sister?
Alex, I was waiting until you got settled, son, letting you concentrate on your football.
Is this some kind of wind-up?
I
I
knew
was
it. I
thinking the
called
same
that.
thing. Are you serious? You haven't told him yet?
I can't handle this right now. Still my head in.
Alex.
I just need a moment to think.
This is some proper EastEnders stuff. Real soap opera drama. Not sure if Hollywood or the East End of London.
All right, mate. Alex Hunter, friend of the stars. Sure you want to be seen walking around with me?
He still doesn't like me, does he?
I'm man enough to admit it when I'm wrong.
Oh, okay.
Thought you were a joke when you started hanging with A-listers, but you've been playing out of your mind, man.
Alright, maybe he doesn't not like me. Maybe he actually knows me. I appreciate
I
that.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Just keep up the good work. Don't be getting too dazzled by those Hollywood lights, all right?
I try my best. Got an away game up next in Canada, playing against the Vancouver Whitecaps. This is the penultimate game of the regular MLS season. So this will probably be the last one we play today. And then in tomorrow's episode, we'll play the last game of the league season and then head into the playoffs as well. Because we are guaranteed a playoff spot in MLS. Currently in 4th, as you can see there, bottom right. Actually, I might be in the way. We're 3 points above Seattle and 4 points behind Real Salt Lake. So 2 games to go. and we're guaranteed a playoff spot, but we do need to keep putting in the performances to maintain our reputation, as we keep repeating. But it is important if we want to move back to Europe and to a decent club back in Europe too. Santos to Jermaine Jones, fired that into Jassy Zardes. His touch let him down, but Alessandrini has the ball. Jassy, oh wow! If your first touch to get the ball under control isn't good enough, then just shoot first time, apparently, is the moral of that story. What a whip from Jassy Zardes, hitting it first time, flying into the back of the net. Let's see, I'll replay that. See, a terrible first touch. So he passes it out wide, gets it back from Alessandrini, and then just whack, let's fly. Stunning goal. We lead 1-0. Jonathan Dos Santos forward into Jassy Zardes. All through looking for me. Oh, we've taken it past the defender. I nearly missed that. I very nearly missed that. Tucking it away into the bottom corner. As it happens, a very nice finish, but I wasn't confident there. Just wrong footing the defender. He couldn't turn in time. That was close. That was really close. 2-0. Get in there to Giovanni, to me. Get it out wide there to Alessandrini. Could come back centrally to myself or Giovanni, but goes outside to Anholt. Here's Alessandrini into me. I'll play that through. Here's Jonathan Dos Santos to get to Jonathan Dos Santos. That is a great team goal. 8.7 match rating we're on now, and a 3-0 lead here against the Whitecaps. I thought he was going to shoot actually, but he squared it back across, and then the keeper just stood no chance from that close range. This is a convincing victory for us. Bolaños turns inside, pokes that to Montero. They're getting themselves one back. A consolation goal perhaps for the Whitecaps. Labber with a shot. No consolation goal for the Whitecaps. There's the final whistle. Probably our second best performance in an LA Galaxy shirt, to be completely honest. As they're saying in commentary, we have qualified for the playoffs with a game to spare. On the score sheet ourselves as well. Heavily involved in everything.
Absolutely, he's been pivotal, I think, for them. He's shown a lot of
we have been pivotal.
Experience, which is a good sign.
And your performance today was particularly impressive, leading by example with a spectacular display.
The whole team did well, though.
There was no way I was going to let us miss out on a playoff place. I was so up for it out there today. I owed it to the club, the fans, and everyone at the Galaxy who's put so much faith in me. We did it! Come on!
Well, you certainly have
Right,
every
calm
right
down.
to be celebrating, especially after a playoff place was looking so unlikely for the team before you arrived here.
We made the
Congratulations
difference.
again, and good luck in the playoffs.
Thanks.
We made the difference. We definitely did. On and off the pitch. I'm intrigued to see what happens with the drama side of things. With Kim. I think some of the text from training has got stuck on the screen. Apologies about that. This apartment is so sick, though, that we're staying in right now. Is this going to be Thierry Henry? Or is it going to be Kim or Dad? It's Mum! It's nobody. It's
Limo
not the one I
was
thought it was going
nice.
to be.
Bit miffed you didn't pick me up, though.
Sorry, Mum.
Why are you going to give your mum a hug? Come on.
Hi, Mum. You're right. Sorry I haven't seen you for 6 months. By the way, I've got a sister.
Good flight.
Long.
Nice Chelsea shirt hanging on the wall there, though.
Look at this place. Very nice. LA's treating you well, Alex.
Shame Granddad couldn't come over with you.
What's wrong?
Just think maybe you should have told me about Kim.
Did she know as well?
Well, you met her.
Oh.
I met her.
Oh, Mum, what have you done?
Well, you have to understand how hard it was for me when your father left. He chose them over us. What was I supposed to do?
She's my sister.
Your half-sister. I was protecting you.
Thanks.
You were all I had left.
Do you want to get out of here?
We could get something to eat. Somewhere nice.
Not that shitty diner, maybe.
I'd like that.
Chin up, Mum. It's alright. Right, the next game is the final one of MLS season, so we'll leave it there for today. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow we'll play that final game and then head into the playoffs and see what else develops in the off-the-field drama. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. Chelsea episode later on today as always, and I'll see you then.